Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and it's Sunday. Sunday means more speed duel action, and today it'll be the exciting conclusion of using the Ritual of Black Mastery in Tier 2 speed duel. And this time we're going to be using it for the Magician of Black Chaos. Again, this was a requested two-part build, and yesterday, if you didn't check it out already, we did do the Blackluster Soldier in Tier 2. So, real quick, same basic skill, activate this during the main phase while you control one or the other, BLS or the Magician of Black Chaos that you ritual summoned this turn. Now, while you control Magician of Black Chaos, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's spell effects. Also, if your Magician of Black Chaos destroys a monster by battle, add one spell card from the graveyard to your hand. Now, can we talk about why this is so darn good and maybe fix the camera fuzz? There you go. So, why is this good? Well, unlike the BLS portion, this is my favorite way to use this skill. Instead of being destroyed by an opponent's skill, we're protected from spell effects that destroy. So again, Offerings to the Doomed and a couple of other cards, they're not really going to work on us. Plus, we do get a spell regeneration, which I think with cards on the limit list, this is going to matter for you guys just a hair more. Because again, let's just face it. Right now, I'm basically always using a single Cosmic Cyclone, a single Book of Moon. This would allow us to continually recharge, push through, and continue using those cards. So, the major differences between this deck and yesterday's deck is minimal, but mostly deck size. So, instead of a 21 card build today, I have 20 cards for you. So let's get it going. We got to start off with the title character, the boss monster himself, the Magician of Black. Now, he is 28 by 26. So again, just going to be a hair weaker than we were yesterday with our 3,000 point beat stick. But 28 is still very respectable. Still an 8-star ritual. So do keep that in mind. And again, I think the reason that they freely made this one the better effect happens to be because this was still during the time period where this was like, what was this, Trials of the Kingdom or something? SBTK. Yeah, that sounds like Trials of the Kingdom. So, during that time period, you were still buying booster packs in order to flesh out the rest of your deck. And let's see if we could get that fuzz to calm down one more time. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. So again, it just cost more to play this character. So again, the deck was able to be better. Still one breaker. Still really good. Still using the 2 charging Gaias just because, again, they keep our power ceiling a bit higher at 1900 when they are normal summoned without tributes. And again, that's going to matter. And then with the breaker, again, he's part of the limitations club. And since we can reuse our spell cards due to our skill plus boss card, it's fine. And this time we're going to up it to 3 copies of Senju of the Thousand Hands. Because just like what we did with our BLS, we do want to power this out. And again, I'll break down the ratios here, but essentially between playing these and the pre-preps, that's going to be 9 copies of the Magician, and playing 3 copies of the Ritual and 3 copies of the pre-preps is playing 6 copies of the Ritual itself. So again, moving over to the spells, you have to be playing the Black Magic Ritual. Again, kind of bummed that this wasn't more foily, just to like lend credence to why this skill would not be packaged with this monster and or ritual. But again, 8 stars or more, that's our goal. Single Book of Moon, again, it's recyclable. Single Cosmic Cyclone, again, recyclable. Night Beam, again, recyclable. Offerings to the Doomed, recyclable. 3 pre-preps, recyclable. And 1 copy of Shrink, recyclable. So, every card in this bottom row, all 11 of them, are going to be able to be recycled. Again, you don't need to really dive too much into the pre-preps and the ritual. It's more or less for everything else, which allows you to control the board fairly well. And just real quick, go ahead and get that screenshot or do the whole pause plus notes. We'll be back with the rest in just a moment. All right, and before I give that to you guys, I do want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking this video out. Hopefully you still like this deck. I realize it's basically the same deck as yesterday, but Blackluster Soldier I feel is a little less competitive than the Magician of Black Chaos. That was really who I was building for. initially. It just happens it's the same scale and pretty much the same scale for the whole build. So again, thank you for the request. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully we earned a like, a comment, maybe even a subscription. And again, leave us like your challenges down below. Let's get the rest of the build though, right? So 1 Blue Eyes, 1 Cyberblader, 1 Cyber End, 1 Ojama King, 1 Ryu Senshi, and 1 Thousand Eyes Restrict. This is going to be the most powerful, again, generic lineup for an extra deck. And for the most part, I should probably stop naming them and just start throwing them down on the table. And because you guys know this is just how I play. But the side deck did change, guys. I do have all 3 copies of Lost Wind in the side build. And again, it's nothing to do with anything. I was trying to get to the 20 card ceiling because I want this one to move just a hair faster because it is the more competitive variant. Again, I love the Magician of Black Chaos. I love Black Luster Soldier. But the effects afforded to them through the Ritual of Black Mastery, I do think recycling spells is stronger than getting a draw card. Lost Wind in games 2 and 3 absolutely can decimate the opponent, especially when you're dealing with elemental heroes or just about anything that's touching the extra deck anymore. So again, you're going to need that. And then once your opponent sees that, obviously, 2 copies Waking the Dragon. This not only gets the Psych play on them, but it makes the entire extra deck go live. And if we're being super serious, something funny that we noticed during playtesting, I was actually able to play my Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight that way. And I wouldn't have normally done it, but it was like a game situation if I did. So I just did. And it was goofy. Obviously, I could have played a better card. I could have played something out of the extra deck. I could have played the Cyber End or the Blue Eyes Ultimate and just gone for just raw power. But it was funnier just to get the Gaia onto the board. And then, of course, last up, you got to play Zoma as long as you have the space for him. And your deck does not require you to use any one of the other one-of cards. It's just perfect. It makes a lot of sense. And again, I mean, there are a lot of decks that will just pop Obelisk to the Tormentor to the field and everything else. And this is a good way of getting around that without trying to target him, or in the case of Blue Eyes Ultimate, trying to overpower him. So again, this is the deck. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I've got some Monday content for you guys. I got a new deck master, and I've got another Yu Yu Hakusho build. So if you guys are interested in these, tune in tomorrow. We'll have them for you. But for the rest of today, just do me one favor. It doesn't matter if you like, comment, or subscribe. Do me one favor. Go out, enjoy the rest of your weekend, do something for yourself, make time for yourself, and just, have a great day. That's it. That's all. Just go and have a great day, my friends. I'll see you next time. Later.